a particular character who was struggling with feelings of same-sex attraction. Now, if you're a Mormon and you happen to find yourself struggling with same-sex attraction, you have three options. One, you can live a life of celibacy, accepting your homosexuality as a trial sent by God to test your faith, like blindness or Down syndrome. Two, you can simply marry a woman, despite your best personal judgment and your rather active homosexual tendencies. Settle down, have kids, and hope for the best. Or three, you can leave, understanding that you are willingly living a life of sin and that you have chosen to remove yourself from the restored gospel of Jesus Christ and all of its blessings. Since I was 7, I was aware that I was not crushing on little girls. But it wasn't until middle school that I actually learned what the word gay meant, and that it applied to me. In the 6th grade, my friend Julie, dark eyeliner, gothic t-shirts and all, told me about this bisexual friend she had in high school. Young Mormon and naive Joe inquired as to what she meant by bisexual. And she told me that's when you like girls and boys. What? In the same breath, she also explained that there were also gay people. And when she explained what those were,
light goes off. Sound of a chorus of angels.
Bam. Suddenly I had this word for this thing that I didn't quite understand. And there were other people that felt the same way. But this feeling was short-lived. Because it was a few weeks later, on my way to school in my dad's car, that I learned what being gay meant for Mormons. It was one of those absolutely dreary days.
The lights shift. The stage is gray. Rain is falling. Joe is sitting in a car.
And I was sitting in the passenger seat, staring out the window, half listening to the conservative talk radio show my dad always listened to. I heard gay, and I tried not to appear as if a jolt of electricity had not just gone through me. Some man on the radio was talking about gay people. Some pastor arguing that gay people aren't doing anything wrong, and how we as Christian people are to welcome them as Jesus would have done. Off went the radio. He's wrong.
The rain stops and the lights dim.
My heart stopped. My dad went on to explain that yes, Jesus would have been kind and welcoming to gay people, but that he would have judged that what they were doing was wrong, sinful, and against God's commandments. Homosexuality was not okay, and we know this from our scriptures. We know this from our prophets. My 11-year-old mind was stunned. I felt numb. My dad says being gay is wrong. And if it really goes against God, I didn't say much about me being gay from that point on. I begged my friend Julie not to tell anyone, attempting to keep this dark secrets from my friends, from my parents, God. So I was in the closet, as they say. But teenage hormones have this insane way of leading you to live a double life. Mormon by day, sneaking out to secret movie dates with boys by night. And as much as I try to keep these two lives separate, secrets have this funny way of getting out. My senior year of high school, a certain man from church outed me. He had this habit of going through his daughter's phone, and he began collecting texts and tweets that I had sent.
Text messages appear on the wall above the door. Oh wow, this guy is looking extra hot today. It's weird being the only gay guy in the room. No one knows. Brittany, you can't tell anyone, but I'm gay.
Stupid stuff. The kind of dumb stuff people say when they think only their friends are around. It was enough. This brother of the faith collected these messages together, and he went to the bishop, outraged that I was a homosexual and was being permitted to bear the Aaronic priesthood. The bishop, though, that man is a gentle giant, 6'4", 6'5", easily 300 pounds, with hands like bricks and a love and reverence for God so deep that his congregation recognized him as a spiritual titan. That man defended me, declaring that there was no sin in a homosexual holding the priesthood, as long as he practiced celibacy and obeyed the commandments of the church. That night, my bishop called my uncle, who took me aside and told me what had happened. My secret was out. The bishop knew. My family knew. And now I had to be the one to tell my parents before this man did. My dad was out west for training before being deployed to Iraq, so it was just my mom. And the walk up those stairs to her room was terrifying. Like I was right back in the car with my dad. We sat down in her room, and I could barely choke out the words, "Mom, I'm gay." We both broke down and